About 2 to 3 times a week, I'll get an email or a phone call or a text message or a Facebook message of someone wanting to hear what the Super Timber sounds like. So what I'd like to do is, first of all, just talk a little bit about the Super Timber. It took us about 8 months to develop. One of the things that we commonly made as a mistake was trying to find a call that you could blow as hard as you could and it would never stick. The thing is that when we did that, we never got the sound that we really wanted. So we started back at square one. We're not trying to make a competition call, we're trying to make a hunting call. So when we developed this over the 8-month period, what we came up with is a call that takes very little air, usually less than about half to 3/4 of the pressure of a normal call, and it sounds great. So what I'm going to do is just give you a little sound file of what this double reed Super Timber sounds like. As you can hear, it sounds great on top, all the way down to the bottom. It chuckles nice. You can do a little bit of a bouncing hen with it. It sounds good. It is a call that we really like. It's the one that we are selling the most of right now, and I just wanted you to hear it and kind of get a little information. Get a lot of questions about it, so I'm going to go ahead and give a sound file for the Fat and Sassy that's coming out in mid-January of 2015. Again, this is a call that we're currently developing. It's been used in the field a few times, but hasn't really been developed enough that we want to sell it yet. This is a call that's going to have a little bit different shape than our Super Timber, and it goes together a little different. Super Timber is a standard press fit. You know, it slides in, it's got friction holding it in there. These will have an O-ring to hold them a little tighter. Obviously, once you get it in there, it holds pretty tight. I just want to give you a quick sound file. It's going to be a little different than the Super Timber in that it's more of a middle on down type of sound. It's more flat on top. This is not one you're going to reach out and touch somebody with. It's going to be something you want to be quiet with. Just gets a little different sound. You get the weary birds in the late season. They've heard every call out there. We just wanted to get something a little different. So here's a little sound file. Again, still in development, not bad. It's a call that I did carry on my lanyard a little bit toward the end of the season this year. Seemed to work fine, but something we're going to offer that's a little bit different than our Super Timber. We get a lot of questions about our mini wood duck calls. They're anywhere from 2.5 to 3 inches long. They're made from coca-cola or burnt hedge. If you just want a standard hedge, we can do that as well. We don't have to burn it, but it is a nice looking option. One of the things that we did with this call was we just wanted to get a wood duck call that was small, could fit anywhere on your lanyard, could fit in your pocket. You put it on a keychain, wherever that you think you might want to put it or that you might need it. And I'm not a proficient wood duck caller, but I will give you a little sound file, a little taste of what it's about. So just a little bit of a call that you can buy, purchase for a little kid. My daughter, she's 6 years old, she loves to blow on it. It's just something that gives an option to all hunters. You know, little kids go out and they're hunting for the first time, and they all want to be calling like everybody else. Give them a wood duck call.
Hi, I'm Jake McClary, pro staffer at Full Tilt Fowlers. Today I'm going to give you a sound file of one of our wooden goose calls. our goose calls are a little different than other companies. We offer a screw-in insert for better security of your call. Here at Full Tilt Fowlers, we offer two different styles of wood. We have a burnt hedge and a coca-cola, and a limited number of acrylic colors. To purchase one of these, contact us at fulltiltfowlers.com.
As we look back at 2014, we had a pretty successful year, selling well over 100 calls. Most of them here in the Midwest, but in states such as Georgia and Florida, all the way up in Michigan, Washington State, Louisiana, Arkansas, Texas, Missouri. So we're in 15 to 20 states now. What we'd like to do going forward into 2015 is find our way into about 30 or 40 states. And our long-term goal here in the next couple of years is obviously to be in at least 40 or 50 states here in the United States. We have calls in Canada as well, and it's kind of exciting to see that. Although shipping is not always economical for the buyer in another country, it is certainly nice to sell some either in Canada or across the ocean. As we look into 2015, we also look forward to gaining more of you guys to follow us on Full Tilt Fowlers Facebook page, as well as on Instagram. Often on Full Tilt Fowlers, we have auctions on our calls where you can at times get them at a very, very good price. Our standard call is about $75 for acrylic, $65 down to $60 for a hedge call, coca-cola being in that $65 range. Goose calls generally around $80, $85. So it depends on what it is you're ordering. We'll kind of determine what the price is. But we often have calls in our auctions go anywhere from $45, $50 all the way up to $125. It just depends on what it is. We do a lot of auctions for charity. We do a lot of auctions, obviously, just to get our calls out there, trying to get them in people's hands. Sometimes we do a 3-call combo pack with a lanyard. We've done goose call, wood duck call, mallard call with a lanyard. I believe we ship that out to Washington State. So we do a lot of different things on there. Check us out. Going into 2015, we want to get a couple of those going throughout the year. We would like to also frequent a few more calling competitions and shows this year. As we went to a couple last year, we want to continue to move forward in that regard. This year we'll be at the calling competition in Burlington, Iowa at Pizzazz February 7th, I believe it is, and feel free to come see us there as well. I'd like to certainly thank you for taking the time to watch our video, listen to our products. Go ahead and go to fulltiltfowlers.com and check out what we offer on there. You can go to Instagram at Full Tilt Fowlers, Twitter at Full Tilt Fowlers, as well as our Facebook page, Full Tilt Fowlers. Any of those locations will show you what we currently have, what we're working on, and sometimes even just what I'm making at this very, very moment. I often like to show progress pictures of custom calls and things as I make them, and we certainly love hearing from people as well. Feel free to post on our Facebook page or leave comments on our Instagram. Wherever you want to get a hold of us, there's always a way.